Work environment here is very different to a lot of accountancy firms, but in a good way. It's very work hard but play hard as well, and your hard work always goes rewarded. It never goes unnoticed, which I think is such a nice thing, because you don't just feel like I'm trying and I'm not getting anything out of it. It's always noticed, and I think that's such a nice thing. As especially a younger member of the firm, you can be quite easily just thought of as an assistant, and especially in a mid-sized firm as well, you might have that fear that you might go unnoticed, or you know, you're just a number, but that's definitely not what it's like here, and I think that's why I love it so much. I never have that feeling that I'm just doing work and I'm just not being recognised for it, which is quite nice. It makes you feel proud of your work and proud to work here as well also. I mean, even the team member of the Quarter Impact Awards, for me getting one for achieving, that was such a great motivation. I was shocked to have it and I was quite surprised, but it's nice to be recognised for my efforts, and I'm going to take that as a motivator to help keep pushing me forward. And I think that's really nice that someone's seen my work and, you know, has put me forward for that. I think that's really nice, and that's why it's kind of nice to work here as well, because everyone, you know, is so supportive of each other and really notices the hard work that everyone puts in, and it's really nice to have that. So I definitely say some of the culture side of things that Mark Holt Co puts on is just unreal. We've had some amazing days out, lots of laughs, sometimes a little bit of alcohol as well, but that's always really nice. You know, it's nice that we can all connect together as friends and we're not just work colleagues, and that's a massive thing here. You know, we all do things outside of work together with each other, just because we all get on so well and we're such, you know, a great group of friends, not just because of the convenience of work, but just because we want to as well. And that's why I think it's a good thing. You know, even the partners get involved, which is nice as well, and everyone's letting their hair loose. It's a really nice environment to have when you're all working really hard, but you can, you know, let off some steam together as well.
I think it's a great place to work. We've got a really great team. You know, everyone is kind of, you know, friends with everyone. It's like I was saying, that kind of size of the firm that we've got, you can kind of get to know everyone and talk to everyone, so it's not although we sit in departments, it doesn't feel like a departmentalised office. We try and do a lot of, you know, fun events and, you know, break up the day a little bit once a week and do something fun and silly, go outside and, you know, throw some hoops on each other or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, I think there's that perfect balance between, I know it's one of those Mark Holtisms where we say we're a small firm with big firm expertise, but I think that's 100% true. You know, we've got the calibre of team members here that can do the big work, but also we're small enough to kind of have that family feel. I'd say probably one of the highlights, we played a real life Hungry Hippos. So a couple of the guys upstairs organised some skateboards to come in, and then some washing baskets, and there was kind of one person laid on the skateboards holding the washing basket, the other person holding the legs and driving around. And it was a case of collecting as many kind of like balls as you could in an allotted time. So yeah, that one was probably a highlight for me. I guess the main message to get across is just come in and see us, send the CV in and come in and have a chat, because it's not until you actually, I was really nervous for my interview when I came in, but you know, once I was in there and chatting away, it was so relaxed, and you know, I kind of settled down a little bit, and then you realise, you know, this is actually a nice place and these are nice people. It's not just scary bosses kind of interviewing you for an office job. So I think the only thing I would push is, you know, drop us a CV and come and have a chat with us.
I think working at Mark Holt Co is really, it's the opposite to what you think of when you think of a generic accountant. It's like a bit dusty or old, but it's really like modern, and I really do come to work every day and laugh and have a really good time. I kind of think of it not as much as coming to work every day, but I generally come as well for the social aspect, because I really got on really well with everyone, and it's not just like, you know, a general 9 to 5 work day. I love this job because I generally do look forward to, on the weekend, on a Sunday, instead of thinking the next day like, oh, I've got work tomorrow, I generally do look forward to coming to work because of people I work with. And I don't just feel like I have like colleagues, I feel like I generally do have really good friends inside and outside of work from work. So I feel like that's why I love my job. It's not just like a generic, you know, oh, I've got an office job. It's just I really do love it here. So, I've got some people in my family or friends where they just generally like, I hear them moan about their job and how much they hate it, and I just think, God, like how depressing that must be, because I really do. I know people say that, but I just really do enjoy working here. Like, I do look forward to the next day, and it's not like, oh, I've got work tomorrow. I look forward to seeing everyone. Like, so yeah. I'd say that I feel that Mark Holt Co, rather than just a employer, I feel really, it's not just people you go to work with every day. I feel really close with all the colleagues here, and it's with some colleagues I feel like actually like family, and if I ever had a problem I can actually come to these people rather than just like people I just speak to on a certain day. And I think it's really modern and like culture driven as well, not just you come to work every day and get your work done and leave. It's actually like people actually care about you and how you are and stuff, so I think it's a great place to work.